नीतीश कुमार भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा।
The voters of Bihar have given a historic mandate to Nitish Kumar-led NDA coalition with 202 seats in the state assembly elections. This will mark the record 10th term for Nitish Kumar as Chief Minister of Bihar. What is the roadmap for development of Bihar? What would be the priority areas for the NDA government? And how is Nitish Kumar going to tackle the pressing issues like migration and unemployment? To talk about this, we have with us Dr. Sanjay Kumar, National Convenor, Intellectual Cell, JDU, who will be taking us through all these questions.
The most important task before our government is now to create jobs. So, in order to do that, whatever we are going to do is around industrialization. So you are going to see a huge industrialization in Bihar, and rather it will be industrial revolution that we are, planning to have. And so that, a lot of jobs can be created within the state, and it will also bring a lot of prosperity, like revenue. And so our new industrial policy is also in the place. So creating jobs is the most important task that we are going to do. It will also, help youngsters to find job within the state so that they don't need to go outside the state. And it will bring back a lot of Biharis from other states to have jobs there near their hometown, near their village. And so that is one of the most important task and vision, I could say, for the government in the next 5 years. One of the most important things that Nitish ji wants to do in order to continue the empowerment process of vulnerable communities or the EBCs and women, those who have have come so far very well, but we want to continue with the empowerment programs. So that is another thing. Then of course, in terms of infrastructure of health and educational institutions, we have come very far. And now I think in the education sector, what we are going to do is mostly around delivery in terms of quality, so that we also need to catch up with the dropout rates. We need to reduce the dropout rates, and so that it is equal to the national average, at least if it is not less than that. And so that is one focus that we are going to give. And as we have recruited a lot of teachers in last few years, there has been a lot of recruitment of teachers through BPSC. So now I am sure that there will be a lot of focus around quality of education and skilling. Skilling is another key area where we are going to work a lot, and we are going to create skill centers in every districts, and that will help students, youngsters, to get skills based on their aspirations or passion or whatever they want to do, so that they can get, on the one hand, we are going to get a lot of investment and industries, and on the other hand, this skilling process and the education process will help these youngsters to get absorbed in these industries. And we are also going to start apprenticeship programs, so that there is a strong linkage between the educational institutions and the industry. So government is going to facilitate that role, and so that is also going to happen, and that will enable a lot of students to get jobs or training, while they are working in these industries. So that is also going to happen. Yeah, so what we have come up with in our manifesto is that one is the investment, as I said, and then in every district we will have a big industry or factory, so that we can facilitate the employment for students or youngsters or people within that district, so that they don't need to travel. And then we will be also focusing on new age economy, so that it can become Bihar can become like back end hub for the global world, global workplace. So that is also like we are going to do, and in that we are going to bring about 50 lakh crore investment, to develop the global workplace, the back end hub for the global workplace. We are also going to develop Bihar as a tech hub. So we are going to create defense corridor, semiconductor and manufacturing parks, then global capability centers, mega tech city, and fintech city. So these are the plans through which we will attract, we will create new tech hub, so that youngsters who are into technology can also get jobs. And also it will create a hub for the entire East India. So, if you look at any state which wants to attract investment and bring industries, they require a certain ecosystem. So if you look at Bihar's past development, so we have first class roads now. So traveling is not an issue. We have airports, so in each part of Bihar now we have airports, and we have planned to have more airports, like 12 airports in the state, and then international airports also. Then we have solved the electricity issue, so that is also very much required. And law and order is fantastic, so there is no organized crime as such in Bihar. There are small incidents. So what industries require is it's like everything we have now, as part of the ecosystem. So our plan is to, we have already signed some MOUs after this industrial policy. So in the new industrial policy, we have concrete plans where we are going to offer a lot of soaps to the industries if they are investing in Bihar. So they are going to get free free land. There are a lot of things that we are offering to the industries if they are creating jobs in our state. So that's all there in the industrial policy. And then, as I said, there is ecosystem ready for this. And we are planning to bring investment worth 1 lakh crore in industries, so that there is industrial revolution. I also wanted to add that there is a huge opportunity in tourism industry in Bihar, and being the center of three religion, Jainism, Buddhism, and Sikhism. So we are going to develop all of these further. And you must have heard that the Ma Janki Mandir is being constructed in big manner. And then we are going to create Mahabodhi corridor, and Ramayan, Jain, Bodha, Ganga circuit development. This is also going to be developed. There are a lot of Biharis staying abroad, and they want to trace their route. If you look at the health centers and the infrastructure of health in Bihar, in terms of the district hospitals and also primary health cares, you know, we have now 100%. There are few indicators that I will tell you, and that shows that how much people are using health facilities. So, for example, there is 100%, almost 100% institutional deliveries. And there is, if you look at the data of maternal mortality rate or infant mortality rate, all of these have gone down. So ASHA workers and we have replaced DIEs with institutional birth facilities, and so these ASHA workers and Mamta workers, they bring the pregnant women to the health institutions, and that is why it has been solved. So similarly, during their pregnancy, when they are lactating, so we also provide nutrition to these ladies, and so all of these have been sorted out. But I would also agree that we need to create more advanced healthcare facilities within the state, and so that is why there is one AIMS being developed in Darbhanga, and we are also in our manifesto we have promised that we will create a medicity, world class medicity, and in every district there is going to be a medical college and hospital of the government. We have done a lot in terms of digitization of our records. So for example, the land records are digitized already, so if you want something you can download very quickly, so those things have been done. We want to set up a task force kind of thing that can help us give a roadmap, using AI also, not only software, but also the advanced AI tools in governance, so that is also on the card, so that governance can be more modernized and can be more citizen friendly. As I said, that skilling is one thing that we are going to focus on. So we need skilled laborers or skilled workforce in the state. So the skilling is going to be one key agenda. We are also going to focus a lot on textile, textile sector. So there's a huge textile potential within the state, in and around Bhagalpur, and in Magad region also. There are a lot of textile activities, and so we are planning to create a textile hub within the state. We have a plan to focus a lot on art, culture, and cinema. So that is also going to create a lot of employment within the state. We are also going to build one Sarda Sinha Art and Cultural University, and in which we will have schools like film and television school, and so all of these will create a lot of employment. Tourism, as I said, will create a lot of employment. Industries will create a lot of employment. The tech hub will create a lot of employment, and textile hub will create a lot of employment. So these are the areas where we are going to focus. And for the government jobs, we are going to focus on health, education. There are a lot of frontline workers that are required when you are, increasing your ecosystem, building your ecosystem. Then you require a lot of services. We also have a startup, scheme within the state, by which about already 8,000 startups are in place, where the Bihar government gives 10 lakh seed capital, seed money, 10 lakh seed money without any interest, if you have any good idea. So a startup ecosystem is also going to grow. And then MSME is also has huge potential within the state. MSME also employs, each MSME would employ about 10, 20, 30, 50 kind of employees. So there is huge potential where we are going to create about 100 MSME park, and where we could host about 50,000 MSME, so that vocal for local, the slogan of vocal for local can be implemented and can be in action. Why people are going out, that we need to understand. But Palayan used to happen during the Jungle Raj, the previous government, where people used to run away from the state in fear. They used to leave the state because they did not feel secure, either businessmen, and a lot of students also migrated from in that age before 2005. I'm not saying that people have stopped going. Students are going, of course, because that the Palayan before 2005 started a trend that continued. Like, it's like, पड़ोसी का बच्चा जा रहा है तो हमारा बच्चा को भी जाना चाहिए पढ़ने के लिए बाहर. So बाहर भेजने वाला trend continued. We have universities, we have central universities, we have IITs, we have IIMs, we have engineering college in each district now. 38 engineering colleges we have in Bihar. So in terms of creation of institutions, we have done quite a good job. We are also planning to have partnership with good institutions like international institutions, so that our research and our academics grow further and get strengthened. The second thing is employment. So employment is something that, as I said, if we are able to create, and we have to create 1 crore jobs, because that is a promise by our government, that is a promise by our honorable Chief Minister. So if we are able to create these many jobs within the state, I am sure, and the tech hubs and the other things that I explained to you, if we are able to create all of these, people will not go outside the state. It's a beautiful state. People have their homes. We have expressway coming up. So, for example, the idea is you would be very glad to hear this, that idea is from any corner of the state, people can travel to Patna in 3 to 5 to 4 hours. And that is why you see a network of roads all around the state. And there are expressways coming in. Like, for example, Purnia to Buxar, Purnia to Patna. It will, people will reach in 3.5 hours from Purnia to. So it will help the entire Simanchal area. So people say that Simanchal is a backward region, Kosi is a backward region. So the new expressways are going to be built, constructed, and so that the entire state is connected so well. And so infrastructure wise, we are doing very well. The state is doing very well. So railways, now there are a lot of Vande Bharat trains. So as I will again give you my example. Like, from Katihar to Patna, we used to take overnight train and to reach Patna. And now there is a Vande Bharat from New Jalpaiguri in West Bengal, which comes to Katihar, and from Katihar to Patna it takes about 5.5 hours. So everything is so transformed. There are Vande Bharat now from every side of the state to Patna. So it has become very convenient. So a lot of new railway projects are coming in. The construction of roads, the starting of these new trains, all of these have opened up aspirations of people, because from villages people can travel to districts and using the road networks, and there are a lot of trains now by which they can go to different districts. They can travel to Patna, they can travel outside the state. So when you are traveling is like access to opportunities, and when you have access to opportunities, your aspirations gets bigger and bigger. So if you look at the work that Nitish Kumar ji has done in the state in last 20 years, he has created an ecosystem that has given a lot of aspirations to people and has empowered various communities. People of Bihar should feel very proud of the state and proud of the work that the government has done and contribute. They should people should contribute back to the state, and in those who wish to come back, this is the golden time of Bihar. So I would say that this is a time to come back, explore your own ideas, explore startup, explore whatever you want to do in the state. The state is welcoming each and every citizen, and those who are from Bihar, or even those who are not from Bihar. Like if you really want to invest in some place, this is a time for you to come and invest in Bihar. This is a golden period.